welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany and today I have a very exciting readathon announcement. As you could probably tell from the title of this video, I'm here to announce Elot April, which is a readathon taking place during, you guessed it, the month of April, all to celebrate Louisa May Alcott and her works. To participate at all you need to do is to read something by Louisa May Alcott, but we do have some prompts and a group read if you'd like to participate in other ways as well. But if you've read anything at all by Louisa May Alcott, then it totally counts. I'm joined by some lovely co-hosts that I'm so excited to have with me on this journey, and that is Deea from Novel Idea, Kelli from Kelli Reads a Lot, Anne from In Search of Wonder, and Emma from The Bookish Princess. Like I mentioned, we do have a group read for this readathon, and we will be reading The Inheritance. This is a really tiny book by her, very short, less than 200 pages, and one that I've had on my shelf for quite a while. So I'm really excited to give this one a try. This apparently was Louisa May Alcott's debut novel, but wasn't published right when she wrote it, or hasn't been released for a certain amount of time, or something like that. But I'm really excited to read this one. I know it's about an orphan who has kind of like mixed fortunes, thus the title, The Inheritance, and I've heard it kind of has some like Austen vibes. So I don't really know. I haven't read all that much by Louisa May Alcott. I've only read the stories about the March family, so Little Women, Little Men, and Jo's Boys. So I'm excited to read something that's kind of outside of that realm. We will be having a live discussion for this book on my channel on Saturday, April 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So if you do read this book along with us, we'd love to have you join us for that, but I will also have a channel set up in my Discord where we can chat about it there as well, and I'll have that linked in the description of this video. I found out, and by found out, I mean Deea told me, that there is actually an adaptation of The Inheritance, so we will also be doing a watch-along of that the evening before our discussion. So that's Friday, April 26th, also at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And that will be in my Discord. I'll stream it there so that way you can watch it. I think it's free on Amazon Prime, but if you don't have Prime, that's not a problem because I'll be streaming it there so you can watch along with us. So in addition to the group read, we thought it would be kind of fun if each host contributed a prompt if you want to go beyond the group read or beyond one book of Louisa May Alcott, if there's other things that you might want to read, or you just want some direction. We each came up with an optional prompt that you can participate in if you'd like to. So my prompt is to read a nonfiction that has to do with Louisa May Alcott's life or the time period in which she lived. Deea's prompt is to watch an adaptation of one of Louisa May Alcott's works. So you could watch, Little Women, or you could watch The Inheritance with us. Kelli's prompt is to read a work that inspired Louisa May Alcott's writings. So she was very inspired by Emerson and Dickens, and probably lots of other people as well. Those are just a couple of names to get you started. Anne's prompt is to read a short story by Louisa May Alcott, and I have actually never read any of her short stories before. So that's one that I'm super interested in. I'm going to have to look some of those up and see what I can find. And lastly, Emma's prompt is to read a book written by one of Louisa May Alcott's neighbors. So if you didn't know, Louisa May Alcott lived in Concord, Massachusetts, and there are a lot of houses surrounding her house, Orchard House, that were also lived in by famous writers, including Thoreau and Nathaniel Hawthorne. So you could read something by one of them. One last thing that we are including in this readathon is that we are going to have some live reading sprints. Those will be Saturday, April 13th at 1 p.m. Eastern time on my channel. So I hope that you can join us for that, regardless of whether or not you're participating in Elot April. It is always so much fun and so motivating to read together on reading sprints, but I'm sure that some of us will be reading The Inheritance or something else that is based on one of the prompts that we have here. I think that that's all the pertinent information for this readathon. All of it will be down below in the description of this video for you to reference back, along with any links that you might need, such as to my Discord or to a place where you can get the group read and all of that kind of stuff. So I really hope that you're able to join us, whether you're someone who has read a lot of Louisa May Alcott or maybe someone who has been wanting to try her for quite some time. I would just love to hear from you if you're going to be joining in. I really hope that you can. And thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit like and also subscribe so you can continue to see more bookish content from me. And I will see you again next time.